Good afternoon, everybody. I know it's been a little bit of a time since we talked last. I'm back today. Today's my first day back. It feels great. I'm not good with being off, especially sitting still. So I'm back to be glad to be back in class. I just wanted to kind of brief you guys real quick on what's coming up. So this is going to be a busier week. As you saw last week, September 28th through October 3rd on your syllabi, you had Chapter 3, Reading. So this week you have quite a few things. So I just wanted to make sure everybody was tapped in and staying on track with everything. So we're going to continue Chapter 3 and finishing it this week, as well as finishing your MindTap quiz and video case file for Chapter 3. Those will all be due by the end of October 3rd. But most importantly, Test 1 is launching. In fact, as soon as I submit this video, I will actually turn that on. So Test 1, which is over Chapters 1, 2, and 3, will also be added today. You haven't taken one of these tests, so to be able to take this test, you just open your regular Blackboard page, and on the left, you'll see some of the different icons there, and you're going to find the test there. So the test, I'm going to repeat this a couple times just so we don't get confused, but the test will not be in MindTap. It is just in your Blackboard page. So it's through SPC Blackboard, not MindTap. So the only thing you have to do this week on MindTap is your quiz and your video case file. And hopefully those quizzes on Chapter 1, 2, and 3 will help you to prepare a little bit better for your test over Chapters 1, 2, and 3. So this is your first major test. You're going to have 3 of them, I believe. Let me see. Test 1, 2, Test 3, and a final exam. So you actually have 4 major tests, the final exam being comprehensive, which means it's going to be all the stuff that you've just had on these other tests. So Test 1 is only over Chapters 1, 2, and 3, and it will cover all those things. I believe there's 50 questions, and I'm looking into it as we speak. So what you'll do is you'll go to your menu there on your left, and you will go to Course Content, and you should see now Test 1. You click on it and hit Begin, and you can take your test. I'm going to open the options on that, and I'm going to let you know that there are 50 questions on that test, and you will have 60 minutes to complete it. Actually, I'm going to change that to 120 because that is a little bit longer test. So that gives you a couple minutes of questions. So you can go back and check answers, but you will not have time to look up all of them. So it's important that you read and do all that to prep beforehand. This is worth 100 points of your 1,000 points, so it's worth 1/10 of your grade. So it's important that you do your best on this. So be sure and do all your other MindTap stuff to kind of prepare. Maybe even take your MindTap quiz a couple times just to kind of get that review in, and then go in and give this a whirl. So the thing is that I need to be sure and emphasize is once you start this test, do not quit. So make sure you have that 120 minutes, 2 hours, to be able to go in and take this test, because once you start it, even if you log out, the clock still keeps running. So you have a whole week to do it. You have between now and October the 3rd to complete the test. But it's important that you make sure that you have all the time ready, that you're sitting down, and that you don't wait till the last minute, because then you may run out of time on it. And then I can't go in and change anything if the time's already expired. So take it earlier than later, so hopefully before October the 3rd. That way if you run into any issues, you have an outage of some kind, we'll have time and I can go in there and reset it for you. So once again, if you do have any problems with this, be sure and email me at thekburns@southplainscollege.edu. Otherwise, when you're ready, go and take the test. You'll have 2 hours to take it, but the time starts once you log in, and you must take it right then and there. So make sure that you have time set aside, kids put to bed, whatever you have to do to prepare for that. So good luck on the test. Please be sure and send me any kind of emails if you have issues or questions about it before you take it. I'm happy to do it. I'm here, I'm back full time, and I'm constantly monitoring emails. So please let me know. Good luck on your test. Good luck on your MindTap and finishing those out. And after that, we'll be officially 1/3 done with the class. So it looks like everybody's doing good. We'll start getting into a discussion, it looks like, next week. So we'll get back into some discussions and maybe get you guys interacting once again. So this week, just make sure your MindTap is done and your Test 1 is done all before midnight on October the 3rd. And be sure and take your test in one sitting. Let me know if you have any issues, and otherwise we will talk to you very soon. Have a great week.